Today I'm going to do a video on this snorkel here. Originally it came with, this whole snorkel piece here, the bonnet and all that good stuff, and it came with a flex tube that ran underneath here. You drill a hole that goes in the bottom up to here into your air box, what I will show you in just a second. Problems I ran into with this snorkel is it will work just fine if you don't have cut fenders. If you have fender flares up front and all that stuff, you won't have any issues. But in my case, I have these cut fenders here, and the problem that you ran into is that the tube is so large. It's a 3-inch tube, even though that the inside diameter of the tube itself, the tube itself is only like 2.5 inches. What you run into is a hose. There's not enough room for the hose to fit in here and come around and not be low profile enough for the tire when it fully stuffs to just rip it out of there. And that's exactly what happened to me. I was at Hard Rock and I was on Slick Rock and I ripped the whole entire snorkel tube out of it. And I'll run around without a snorkel for a while because I don't usually go through deep water. But this weekend we went on a ride out in Osceola National Forest, and if you know anything about forests in Florida, is they are swampland. There's a whole bunch of water, and I need to hook my snorkel back up. So these are the parts I use to make it more low profile. You can't even see it from the side, so chances of the tire coming up and hitting it are very slim to none. This is what I used. I went down to the local hardware store, which, get the mud off of this, which what I have here in my small town is an Ace Hardware. You might have a Home Depot or a Lowe's, whatever. Alright, so what we have is a 2x2 inch sewer coupling, 90 degree. This is all 2 inch. This is all 2 inch tube. 90 degree, 2 to 2, straight 2 inch, another 90, another straight, another 90, and this would have been another straight all the way to another 2 to 2 inch sewer coupling, but I mismeasured and screwed it up, so I had to put a joint in there. And you just put it all together like regular PVC, and I just painted it black so it's not that noticeable. Let's take a look underneath the hood and see what the rest of it looks like as far as where it goes to the air box. Alright, inside is the air box here. This 90 degree piece will come with the snorkel kit, and what I did was I drilled holes, I attached it to the box, and then I siliconed it all up. I made it airtight. I don't know if you can see down in there, you'll see where the 90 degree sewer coupling goes down. And that's pretty much it, and it works great. It's a little bit smaller diameter than what was on it, but if you look at the tube, it's just about the same size as before, and I'll show you that here in just a moment. But it fits in there pretty nice. I didn't have to draw any or cut any additional holes, which is what I was going for. I don't want to cut any holes in the subframe if I can help it. And so far it's worked. I've had it full stuffed already a couple times and it didn't touch the tube, so we should be good to go. And in the comments down below, what I'll do is I'll just put a complete parts list in case you forget. And that's pretty much it. It's pretty simple to do. It took me about 30 minutes to cut all of the PVC and glue it together and get it ready for paint. Then I painted it the next day. I just come out and attached it real quick, and then we went riding. So remember to like and subscribe. I'll put the parts list below in the comments, and we'll see you next time.